Fernie, BC.
I want to hide in the bathroom.
I'm not standing up there.
Here, Monty's right in front of me.
Well, I got it caught on camera.
Okay.
I can say it again.
I should be down a step.
Well, what's happening here right now is Colleen is going to be passing the torch of life that's been passed through 180 communities, and the mayor of Fernie will be the 160th mayor to receive this torch.
I'm pleased to convey to the City of Fernie's warmest greetings to all of those participating in the Canada 500-Day Walk, sponsored by Step Organ Transplant Association. The members of your organization have made significant contributions to the quality of life of numerous individuals in our community. Two people standing up here today beside me, Lyle LaFace and Bonnie McClarty, along with their organ donor, Deborah Romano. Deborah? Are both recent organ donor recipients, and of course Deborah was a donor. The torch has been passed on to them because they know only too well the significance of the gift of an organ. The donation of an organ can allow a child to grow into adulthood, help a family keep a loving parent, liberate a volunteer from dialysis, or let a person reclaim an active life. The bequest of an organ to a stranger is a most gracious act, and the gift of an organ can provide meaning from the loss of a loved one. The Torch of Life message will hopefully stir in us discussion about organ and tissue donations with many family and friends, and from those discussions, donor cards will be signed. To George, please accept my best wishes for a most memorable event. We wish you every success in meeting the challenges of the year to come, and thank you for stopping in Fernie on your way through. Thank you. Thank you.
I might wear my hair.
To get a phone call from the Pope's office, and we're trying to arrange a meeting with the Pope. We heard recently that he supported organ and tissue donation, so if we can gain an audience with him, it'll absolutely send a strong signal to not only all the 1 billion Roman Catholics around the world, but all the religious leaders to probably do the same, so that we can see our religious leaders taking this stand, and it'll help with some of the you know, if there's any confusion or any doubt in people's faiths, you know, it'll help with that tremendously, and that's what we need to do, things like this. So we're hoping that could be arranged. And then after we go to Rome, I'm going to St. John's, Newfoundland, and from there I'm walking the rest of the way back to Toronto, where I started on June 20th, and I'll be finishing February 20th, 2002. I'm forgetting what year I'm... Anyways, I want to really thank my road manager, David Wright-Smith, will appropriately thank everybody, but I want to take this opportunity to thank Colleen. Where is she? Colleen?
Ran away.
Oh, she ran away. For really organizing everything here. We usually have to do all the work from the road, and you know, it takes a lot out of us to do that. And, you know, to have you step up to the plate like this, Colleen and Sharon, who we initiated the
Contact
Fernie with. So I want to thank you both at this moment. And since I've gone through the prairies, I haven't seen too many Italians, so it's good to see some Italians. There might be a bit more. I'll search.
saw one yesterday.
So, anyways, I want to take this moment to everybody who joined me about a week and a half ago. I went through my 5th road crew. It's very exhausting out here. They get overwhelmed, and David said that he's the person to see me through BC. So with that, David, can you come up here and I'll take over the camera. Okay,
I had a really well-prepared message for, where were we yesterday? Sparwood. And
and I never got to use it, and now I don't have one for here. But and also I'd like to say that it was over 2 weeks ago that I joined you, George.
Okay. I won't shortchange.
And I'd also like to say that I too have had a liver transplant, and ironically it was the day before George had his. So we were both in the hospital at the same time, and at different ends of the country, because I'm from Victoria, BC, and it's really a pleasure to be back in my province, my beloved province as I like to call it, and to see mountains, and I'm looking forward to seeing water too. I just want to sort of add to what George has been saying, that community service is something that is the lifeblood of each community, and it's really great to see everybody come out here today and sort of get a feel for what community service is all about. And with that, I would like to thank the people who are responsible for making it happen. And I know what's going to happen here. I get charged with forgetting somebody, and if I have forgotten somebody today, my apologies. I was just given this because I hadn't prepared my own. So first of all, I'd like to thank the RCMP for being so gracious as to bring us into town, because it's very difficult for us to walk on some roads where people don't understand what's going on, and they just think that it's some kind of interference on the road, and they just want to zip by or run you over or something like that. So without the RCMP's help, it would be a very tense entry into a town. And I would like to thank Sharon Switzer, whom I haven't been formally introduced to yet, but I hear that you've done an incredible amount of work in making this happen. And Colleen, who I met this morning, who I talked to on the phone a few times, and I wondered who I was talking to, and now I can attach the face to the name, and we've done an incredible amount of work here, and thank you very much. And Country Time Donuts, Fernie Sports, Ski Base, and the Fernie Golf and Country Club. Now, I think I have something more specific to say about that, so let me get organized here. The Fernie Golf and Country Club contributed hats, and so I'd like to thank them for that. And the Fernie Sports contributed t-shirts, so I'd like to thank them for that. And the Ski Base contributed runners, and George has gone through 2 pairs of runners, and I think ideally if he'd been sponsored by Nike, he'd probably be on his 5th pair now. But as you can see, he's ready to get rid of his 2nd pair there. They've got holes in them already, and he was limping today, so very timely, and whoever put that together should be really commended for that. And I'd also like to thank the Ridge Bed and Breakfast, and I noticed that Colleen is, that's Colleen's business, so I'd like to thank her and the Ridge Bed and Breakfast for putting us up. And I think that is just about it. Oh, this is a receipt. Yeah. Okay, so if I have forgotten anybody, and I haven't been introduced to everybody here, so I want to thank you all for coming out here today and just enjoy this moment that we have to pay tribute to many people who need transplants, and many people who unfortunately contribute to that need. Thank you very much.